If ever there was a Taj Mahal of greyhound racing properties in Victoria, I'm at it. And the man behind it all is Paul Westerveld. Paul, thank you very much for having us out here. Can you tell us how it all started?
Yeah, basically just started in suburbia with a few dogs in the backyard, and before you know it, just a passion of mine grew into my profession. And I bought my first puppy. She was about $800, and I was about 16, and she ended up winning my first cup. Won a country cup with her, and she's now been the foundation broodie of a lot of my top dogs. So I was very fortunate.
Now, properties like this don't just come about overnight, so I guess there's been a lot of hard work and calculated risks, perhaps?
Yeah, without a doubt. Well, I've had a lot of help from my parents and my wife, and a lot of hard work. We dedicate our lives to being here 7 days a week. We never stop working. So.
And the transition that you made from being a successful trainer, you could have gone down that path, and I'm sure you still would have been in a great position today, but you chose to become a stud master.
Yeah, breeding was always a passion of mine. In school I was reading stud books instead of English books, and but we give our dogs all the best, and they're absolutely spoilt. You can see all the beautiful paddocks they get to live in, and all the kennels are all air conditioned, and the best of the best.
So of course, Paul, with a property like this, you would expect to see the greyhound royalty. So can we go and meet some of them?
Of course we can. There's a few champions to check out.
Let's go.
Come on. Say hello.
Oh, Dyna Tron, I remember you getting up in the Geelong Cup and the Melbourne Cup when I put you on top.
Racing in the Cup, Bale out fast on the inside, Dyna Tron away quickly, Dyna across and going over to lead around the first turn, Dyna Tron to the back straight, 4 lengths, Bale going up on the outside, Alan Elroy followed by Bale, Henry Walt to the outer, Bekim Bale followed by Dyna Morris as they travel off the back straight, and the leader was Dyna Tron about 4 lengths clear, Bale runs on, followed by Alan Elroy, over on the inside, Bale into the straight, Dyna Tron, the leader is clear, and Dyna Tron's going to win the Melbourne Cup, and the time is a great run in the Melbourne Cup of 29.22. Dyna Tron with explosive speed from box number 7.
Paulie was a terrific race dog, won over $500,000 in prize money, but his value at stud could far outweigh that.
Oh, without a doubt, Simone. He's getting really well patronised. People love him for obvious reasons. He was a champion race dog from a champion litter, so the world's at his feet.
And the litter won over $1.2 million?
Yeah, around the $1.2 million mark. So it just shows how great greyhound racing can be if you get a good litter.
I know that he's one of your favourites in the kennel, but you've got one that's a little bit more special to you. Can we meet him?
Yeah, of course we can. I'll go and grab him for you.
Thanks. Well, Paul, this is your favourite greyhound, the most special. Can you tell us who this is?
This is Fabregas. Yeah, he's one of the champion dogs. He's special to me because we bred him ourselves. So.
And won 12 out of 13 races, and he's only raced for 3 months of his life.
It was crazy. He just set the tracks alight when he first started off, and just kept winning. I think he won 8 out of 8 at Sandown, which no other dog's ever done. So he's a phenomenal dog. And
also the National Sprint, a Group 1 race at 22 months of age.
Yeah, it was a very proud moment. He represented Victoria and went over there in awful conditions. The weather was terrible, and he beat some really great seasoned dogs. So it was big highlight of my career.
But look at Fabregas, it exploded away. Race clear of exclusive 1 in Glengallen, and it's Fabregas. Glengallen runs second, exclusive 1 third. Fabregas just exploded on the bend and has raced away to win by about 3 lengths over Glengallen, who rattled home.
So why would you decide to retire him at such a young age, only having had a handful of starts?
Just the demand of people, with his father being such a champion sire, one of the greatest of all time, that everyone was looking for his sons, and it just came at the right time that people sort of wanted to use a son of Bombastic, and his dam line's fantastic. He's got group winning bitches, as his grandmother and great grandmother, so he's got one of the top dogs from Ireland in his pedigree as well, one of the best dam sires over there. So yeah, he ticks all the boxes. He's a stunning dog, as you can see.
He certainly is, and he looks fit.
Temperament. Yeah,
he looks very fit.
Well, he's actually fitter now, I reckon, than what he was when he was racing, which he still does all the same training at home. Obviously he's not trialling, but he's just matured into his body, and he absolutely looks sensational. I get tempted to trial him every day.
Are you alluding to a Rocky-style comeback? Well, Paul, thanks very much for having us here at this amazing property and showing us these beautiful dogs, and They sure do live the life of luxury, air-conditioned kennels, and I think some of these kennels are cleaner than the houses at home.
Yeah, no, my pleasure, Simone. It's been great having you here.